Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is James and I'm currently building an ICF house. This video is going to be a voiceover. Dad did the drone, did a lot of footage for this. Being so high up, it really wasn't safe for me to try to be holding a camera. So that being said, that's why this is going to be pretty much just drone footage. Right here I'm just showing you, I've already got the side of this house, of my house. It's already been cheesed and nailed in. I'm just showing you that I'm basically cutting off the edges, and I've already chalked a line, got a nice straight line, and I'm cutting along that just to trim that off so that it's pretty much ready to have the roofing done, and letting you guys see how I've done it. Now this is the way that I know to do it. It has a little bit more waste, I think, than if you would just put it right up to the edge, but it gives you a more accurate line, if you will. And again, this is the way that I know how to do it. I try not to have too much waste, but again, with the way the joist's laid out, a little bit of waste is inevitable. Even though I have tried to limit that as much as I can. Doesn't take very much effort to do this. It is a little bit awkward because my saw is, even though it's battery powered, it is a little bit bulky. But other than that, it is not too bad to do. As you can see, I do have the wire harness on. The sawdust doesn't make the roof a little bit slippery, so I do have to be careful there later on before I put the as you can see, I just like, woohoo, I'm done. I will have to sweep it off before I put the waterproofing on. But I'm just checking it. If I remember correctly, it was a little bit off, and you do a little bit of trim. I want that nice and as straight as I can. So when I put the edging on, it'll go up right up against it. Well, this week's been kind of challenging because it's been very, very rainy. We've had many days of just a lot of rain, so I haven't been able to get a whole lot done since this video. I am hoping tomorrow, hopefully it is dried out enough that I can go and start doing some more. I should be able to actually start putting on the metal roof here in a couple days. I'm really hoping I can, but again, it's going to depend a lot on the rain. If the rain holds out, if this can all dry out. But again, I've already chalked it. I think you can see in the video the line that I chalked. And just cutting straight down that line. Now it's okay if you're off a little bit here or there, but you just want to have a nice straight line, you know, the best you can. So when you put that, depending on how you do it, when you put that quarter and trim on, it sits nice and flush, and you don't have any bows in it. You can see I have some of the board up behind me. It's already staged for the other side. That's helped me out a lot to do it that way. Get it up there and stage so that I don't have to keep handing it up the higher I go. And I can tell you guys, I'm really happy I went with the 3/4 inch plyboard. This roof is super solid. I have no fear of walking on this, other than the angle of the roof. I have no fear of walking on this roof because it's solid. There's no bouncing at all. Even 2 foot on center, there's no bouncing. It feels very solid. Now this last one was actually kind of tricky because it is on the edge and it puts me in a very awkward position. So it made me a little bit nervous. That's pretty much why you see I kind of stopped here. I grabbed my safety cord, and I wanted to give myself a nice strong hold so that if anything happens, I'm not relying so much on the cord. I have my hand on it, and I can pull myself back if something happens. That being said, it was real quick and easy to cut that off. All's good, no accidents, and that's the way we like it. Alright, we got a little bit of takeoff footage from the drone here. I thought you guys might like to see that. I've already put the first layer down. It is a little bit windy right now in this video, so it's a little tricky. I'm doing this kind of a twofold. It's recommended to put down the nails with the plastic rings and or staples. I'm doing a combo on this one. Where it's exposed, I'm going to use the nails with the plastic rings to help keep the water out, because of course if you use a staple, water can get down in that. But with the plastic ring, in theory, that'll help keep the water out. What I'm doing is on the very top, as you saw, every 6 inches, and it's actually already pre-marked to help me, I'm putting a staple every 6 inches along the top, because that part's actually going to get overlapped with the next one. And when I overlap it, that's when I will put one of the nails with the plastic ring. And that way the staples is covered up so it can't get water there, and the plastic ring nailed with the plastic ring, that'll help it keep the water, any water that could get back there, from getting on top of it. Again, it was a little awkward because of the wind. This here, as you can see, the leaves are turning colors. It's getting fall. It's cooling down. Pretty soon, all these trees will be pretty much bare. It doesn't take long at all, really. Alright, as you can see, we've already got the second layer. I'm putting it on. I already went ahead and I rolled it out and got it mostly secured. Now I'm going back and I'm actually putting in the ones at the bottom. I've already put some at the bottom just to keep it, just to hold it down. Now now that it's down, I can come back and put I believe it's every 6 inches or every foot. I think it's every foot on the bottom, and then in the middle it's like every 2 feet. They require one, and then like at the top, it's like every foot. Now at the top, when I stapled them, I pretty much stapled every 6 inches. I just threw a whole bunch of staples in there. I wanted that to hold down, keep nice and solid, because I was gonna have to walk on it. Once it's down, it's actually very solid. I'm very comfortable walking on that. It doesn't get slippery at all. This Tyvek roofing underlayment actually has kind of a texture to it on the top of it, so it's very comfortable to walk on. Does not feel slippery at all, and the undernut on this side of it holds very snug to the plyboard, so that's actually really nice also. This one is actually kind of funny because it really, when we really started picking up, and I was really kind of struggling with this last one because I kind of get it straight and the wind would be whipping, and like I said, I kind of struggled with this one. But it's the last one. I was hoping just to pull it straight and get it secured, but as you can see, I'm kind of staring at it. I'm a little frustrated. It won't sit still. So I had to go back and kind of straighten it out and do it a little inch by inch. A little bit of a pain, but you know, what can you do? Mother Nature. But like I said, I'm actually really happy with this Tyvek. Very, very high quality roofing underlayment. Very high quality. I would never use paper now that I've seen this type of material. And you might be wondering, and I think Mom made a comment. No, it does not. It doesn't matter that the writing is upside down. It does its job just fine. My OCD, I would have put it right side up, but the way it rolled out, I would have been going against the wind, and it wouldn't have been pretty. As you can see, some of these nails, you can see I'm taking out. They give me a little bit of trouble with. They are like really thin little nails with plastic. But surprisingly, I did not have a whole lot that went bad. I think probably had maybe like 20 or 30 nails out of this whole side that actually were like bad, and I had to pull them out. But the vast majority of them went out really well. But yeah, that is the roof. I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.